Absolute mastery, from servant to sovereign, continues the saga begun in Book 1, deepening the protagonist's journey from subjugation to dominance in a world ruled by power, hierarchy, and destiny. This second installment raises the stakes, exploring themes of ambition, betrayal, and the intoxicating allure of sovereignty. The novel follows Kaelin, once a servant bound by chains of obedience, now rising as a formidable force after claiming his first taste of freedom. In Book 1, Kaelin discovered hidden abilities tied to ancient relics and forbidden knowledge. In Book 2, he begins to wield those powers with confidence, determined to carve his place among rulers rather than remain a pawn. Kaelin's path is fraught with challenges. His newfound strength attracts enemies, former masters who fear his rise, rival factions who covet his power, and allies whose loyalty wavers under pressure. The transformation from servant to sovereign is not merely physical, but psychological. Kaelin must learn to command respect, inspire fear, and navigate the treacherous politics of his world. The narrative thrives on dark progression fantasy tropes. Servant to ruler arc, Kaelin's evolution embodies ambition and resilience. Forbidden power, his mastery of relics and arcane arts blurs the line between salvation and corruption. Court intrigue, betrayals and alliances shape his ascent. Epic battles, Kaelin proves his sovereignty through combat as much as strategy. Supporting characters enrich the drama. Lady Ceres, a cunning noblewoman who sees Kaelin as both threat and opportunity. Dorian, Kaelin's former master, whose obsession with reclaiming control drives much of the conflict. The Shadow Council, a secretive group of rulers who test Kaelin's worthiness to join their ranks. Era, a loyal companion torn between love and fear of Kaelin's growing darkness. The climax builds when Kaelin confronts Dorian and the Shadow Council in a decisive battle of wills and power. Betrayals are revealed, alliances shattered, and Kaelin must embrace the full extent of his abilities to survive. His victory is not merely physical, it is symbolic, marking his transformation from servant to sovereign. The resolution is both triumphant and ominous. Kaelin claims his place among rulers, but the cost is steep. He sacrifices innocence, trust, and perhaps a piece of his humanity. The novel closes with Kaelin seated on a throne, sovereign at last, yet haunted by the knowledge that absolute mastery may demand absolute corruption. The prose is dark, immersive, and emotionally charged, balancing action with psychological depth. Fans of progression fantasy epics, dark sovereignty arcs, and court intrigue sagas will find themselves enthralled. Ultimately, Absolute Mastery, from servant to sovereign, is a story of ambition and consequence. It begins with rebellion and ends with rulership, offering readers a journey that is both thrilling and thought-provoking.